Good morning, friends. My name is Kim. Welcome to Cottage Kim Cooks. If you are new here, welcome. If you're an existing friend, thank you for coming back. Today we're going to make a breakfast recipe, and it just happens to be morning. It is not quite 7 o'clock. Oh, it's 7:10. I got up at 4:50 on a Saturday because if it's a work day, I struggle to get out of bed. But if it's a weekend, I'm jumping up, raring to go, and can't sleep in. So we are going to make a breakfast recipe, baked cottage cheese eggs, and it's a higher in protein recipe. And we're just going to give this a try and see how it tastes. It calls for an 8x8 pan. I don't have one that's disposable. I'm wanting to do something that I can transport, so I'm going to use a pie pan and see if that works. So the first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 375. And then we are going to prepare our baking dish, which is to lightly grease a baking dish. I am going to use my cooking spray if I can figure out where it is. I just got this in an order from Sam's Club, and I see everybody using avocado oil and saying that it is it doesn't have a lot of flavor like olive oil. So I have olive oil spray, but they say that this doesn't have as much flavor. I'm hoping it doesn't taste like avocados because I hate avocados. Well, that's a very strange way. It comes out in a stream rather than a spray. I don't know if that's normal. So we prepared our baking pan, and we're going to mix our ingredients in a large bowl. So we want to take 1 cup of cottage cheese, say that's about a cup, 4 eggs. Seem like many eggs. What is your plan for this day when you're watching this? Like I mentioned, this is Saturday, and I am in this group called Take Your House Back, and it's 3 ladies who do organization, and today is what's called an all-day declutter, or an ADD. So at 8 o'clock this morning, we'll start with, and actually I think it's 9 o'clock my time. I think it's 8 o'clock Central. I'll have to check that. But we start every hour. One of the ladies does a room, and so they might do your foyer or your entryway. They might do, they're doing kids' rooms today, bedrooms, different things like that. And it just motivates you. You listen to it, and it's not that they guide you, but they give you suggestions while you're doing the work. It's really fun, and they have them quarterly, and I absolutely love it. So we want to add a 1/4 cup of milk, any type. I have whole milk. That's about a 1/4 cup. And we want to add a cup of shredded cheese. I have Mexican style blended cheese, which is jack cheddar, queso quesadilla, never heard of that, and asadero cheese. So we'll add a cup of that. And then we want to add any kind of chopped vegetables. I don't have anything but spinach right now in my fridge, so I'm just going to add a bunch of spinach to this. And then salt, pepper, and then we want to add garlic powder. And you can add any herbs that you would like. If you like oregano, if you like Greek seasoning like I do. I'm not going to add Greek seasoning today. I'm just going to do garlic powder and onion powder. But if you, oh, that's a lot of onion powder. But if you, any seasonings that you like. I should have mixed the eggs and cheese up before I added the spinach. Because that's going to be hard. I hope I had enough milk. You could use, I had heavy cream. I thought about using heavy cream, but I thought with the cottage cheese that regular milk would be good. I kind of feel like it needs a little bit more milk, but I'm going to just trust that this is enough. Did manage to get that all mixed together good. So it came together very quickly. So this is an easy morning recipe. I work from home, so this is something that I could put in the oven before I start work and then cook it and have my breakfast. Mix everything together until evenly incorporated, pour into dish. Spread out evenly and bake in a preheated oven for 25 to 30 minutes or until the eggs are set and the top is lightly golden. So we will put this in our pan. This will rise, so hopefully it doesn't rise too much, but there's only 4 eggs in it, so I don't think it's going to rise beyond what this pan can handle. I love spinach, so I think that'll be nice in here. Got this one stem that's wanting to stand up. Okay, so there you have it, ready to put in the oven. So as soon as this oven preheats to 375, we'll put it in there. It'll be about 25 to 30 minutes. We'll give it a test to see if it's done, and then we'll come back and give it a taste. Okay friends, it's been about 27 minutes. I did put it on broil for a minute to get the cheese looking good, but isn't that looking wonderful? I think it looks delicious. And let's dig in and get a piece. Oh, it's not holding its shape. I'm hoping it's all the way done. It's hard to tell because of all of the cottage cheese that's in here. I think I will cook it a little bit longer because the inside, I mean, it's very, very moist. And you know me and moist. So I am going to put it in the oven right now for a little bit longer. I'll just let it, with the residual heat that's in there, finish cooking. but that flavor, oh my gosh. The garlic powder and the onion powder puts it up a notch. It is moist, but it's delicious. You can taste the egg, but you can taste the cheeses. You can even taste the cottage cheese. The spinach has a good flavor. This would be great with broccoli, asparagus, red peppers, yellow peppers, any kind of peppers you have, poblanos. I was gonna put ham in this and I forgot, but it would be good with some ham in it. Absolutely delicious, and I will make this as simple as it was to put together. I'm gonna put this on my little bulletin board, and this is gonna be a go-to recipe for me. So you're looking at, in a serving, 250 calories, so that's not bad at all. It does have 18 grams of fat, only 6 grams of carbs, so that's perfect, and 18 grams of protein. So I think we have a winner with this dish. I'm gonna let it finish cooking. I will probably put this one in the microwave because you can see it's not that it's not cooked. The eggs are cooked. It's just a little bit more moist than I like it. I would like it to be dry up a little bit more. I don't know how possible that's gonna be because we have so many wet ingredients. And there's only 4 eggs in it, so I know the eggs are cooked at 27 minutes. But it's still very, very delicious, and I want you to give this one a try. If you enjoyed today's recipe, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, Cottage Kim Cooks, and share this recipe with your friends. That is what helps make my channel grow, and that's what my goal is, so that more people can see diabetic friendly and low carb recipes that absolutely anybody in their family would want to eat. I can be followed on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok under CottageKimCooks, and I think that's everything. I've said it all. So I hope you enjoyed our time together today, friends. I know I did, and I look forward to cooking with you again soon. Take care.